Hi guys, I hope you all had a great weekend. So today this video is going to be my March favourites. I know I'm a little bit late, it's because I've had a mad couple of days, but I'm finally sitting down and I'm going to do it. The reason I wanted to start doing favourites videos is because I really enjoy watching them, other people's, and also I get a lot back obviously of what products to try and what people think. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on with it. So first up, they're just all up here. Is the Simple Kinds of Skin Moisturising Facial Wash, which looks like this. Now, I have used this before. I used it a couple of years ago and then stopped using it because I started properly cleansing and toning my face. Still with the Simple range, but this just kind of got put on the back shelf, to be honest. But since I've been pregnant, I do get a lot more spots now. I think that's probably down to the hormones. So obviously I wanted to make sure that I was washing my face properly, but still using something that was quite sensitive because I do have sensitive skin. This stuff is absolutely brilliant. It's not harsh, it's not drying, and obviously it says it's a moisturising facial wash. You'd think it's not going to be moisturising at all. If I wash my face at night, I don't have to put moisturiser on afterwards because my skin, it leaves it feeling so soft. So I really recommend this. I think it's normally about £3, but it's down to £2 in Asda at the moment, so I stocked up on a couple. But it's really good. It contains vitamin B5, vitamin E. It's got no perfume and no colour in it, so there's nothing that's going to kind of harm your skin. So I really like that. Next up is something that I wanted for ages, and I finally decided to splurge. Now normally I would never spend this much money on makeup brushes, I just wouldn't do it. And even when I was in Boots looking at them, I said to my husband, can I really spend this much on a makeup brush? And he just told me to get on with it and do what I want. But anyway, I have wanted this for absolutely ages, and it is the Real Techniques Stippling Brush by Samantha Chapman. So it looks like that. It's got a flat top. Sorry, it's dirty because I've obviously been using it. And it's got a flat base. You can also sit it on your dressing table, wherever as well. This is amazing. I have never used a makeup brush like this. I just don't have enough good things to say about it. It's just amazing at kind of buffing in your foundation to your skin. Because normally, if I just show you, I haven't used this one yet, but it's a new one from e.l.f. I normally use a makeup brush that looks like a foundation brush that looks like that, which, you know, these are alright, I don't have anything bad to say about them, but since coming across this, I don't think I'll be going back. It just leaves your skin looking amazing, and I think it really helps your foundation. It's good for building up if you want a heavier foundation on your face as well. However, it is £12, which, like I said, normally I would never ever spend that much money on a brush. But after hearing so many good things about it, I thought I'm going to try it and see what it looks like. But it's just brilliant. It's really good at covering, getting the foundation into underneath my eyes as well. I can't recommend it enough. So, love that, and I'm really pleased that I decided to splurge and buy it. Next up is a repurchase. Everybody's heard of this and everybody loves it. This is probably my third or fourth tube of it now. So it's the Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer by Collection, as they are now known. And mine is in the shade Fair. This product for me was kind of that moment where a light bulb goes off and it's like, oh, finally I found something that actually works, that isn't expensive, and there'll be no going back for me now with this product. I used to use their stick concealer. Yes, it was alright, but this is obviously a cream concealer and it's just brilliant. I always used to have really bad, I do have really bad under eye circles. They're a hereditary thing, and no matter what I did, they just wouldn't stay covered, or they'd still, there was some darkness would kind of show through. This is just amazing. Now, like I said, on the days that I very rarely don't wear like foundation, I feel quite confident kind of just going out wearing this. It's really good at covering redness as well. So for those of you that still haven't tried this yet, I would really recommend going to get this. It's just fantastic, and this was about £4.20 from Boots, I think, and it does last quite a while. Well, it did for me anyway. Next up, I have just repurchased another pot of this, but this is the old one that's nearly on its way out. It's the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, and my shade is 010 Ivory. Now this is something else that I have used for years, good couple of years now. It's just, I can't explain what it's like. I've tried cream foundations, there's a couple on my desk behind me, but since using this I just can't get on with cream foundations anymore. This is just amazing for me. It's a type of foundation where you can build up the coverage on your face. It's really good at covering redness around the nose area, any kind of, I have a few scars on my chin from kind of acne, and it's quite good at covering that up as well. And obviously I thought that using the Real Techniques stippling brush would be a problem because it's not a cream foundation, but I am finding that I can still use this with this foundation, and just swirl it around in the lid and obviously get off any excess so I don't use too much. So I'd really recommend this as well. It's no particular kind of, it's just got that kind of normal foundation smell, but as you can see mine is nearly run out. But that is about a year I've had that one, and it's only just about to go. So I really like that. That's about £8 I think it is from Boots. But you know, Boots has always got some kind of offer on, so I'm sure, you know, one day you can probably find it for 3 for 2, or it'll be cheaper or in some kind of offer. The next thing is kind of a miracle find for me. I've always used an eyebrow pencil, never had a problem with it, but I was just looking for something kind of a bit more, with a bit more staying power, and I have got kind of sparseness kind of here, which I wanted to kind of fill in a bit more, and if using a pencil it can look a bit kind of fake. I didn't really want to go for that look. Now the Sleek Brow Kit is what I purchased, and I've had this for about 2 months now. Now I've obviously heard about this for absolutely ages, so it may seem like I was a bit slow on the uptake, but it was out of stock in my local Superdrug, and it was so annoying. But finally, when I went in, it was there, so I thought, right, I'm going to grab it and try it, because all these people that have been saying how brilliant it is obviously can't be wrong. I'm so glad I picked this up. It was about £7, I think, something like that. Now if I just open it, I have done a blog post on this already, which is on my blog if you want to check that out. So, and I've just dropped the brushes out of it, but never mind. So on this side you've got a brown wax, because I've got the kit in dark. So this side you've got wax, and then this side you've got a powder. And it also comes with tweezers and 2 brushes, one of which looks like this, which is the powder brush, and the other one is an angled brush. So obviously this one is for the wax and this one is for the powder. The brushes are okay. I actually prefer to use my fingers when it comes to the wax. Most of the time I do just only use the wax since getting this. I think on an everyday basis I just like to use the wax to kind of set my eyebrows in place, to give a little bit of colour so they look filled in. And then if it's night time or I'm going out or anything like that, then I'll use the powder on top if I want a more bold kind of look. But this kit is just amazing, and it really is worth the kind of £6-7. Like I said, mine is in dark, but it also comes in light as well, so really would check that out. Next is the No. 7 Vital Enlightening Highlighting Powder, which looks like this. So really pretty packaging, and it's quite chunky as well. so it's quite substantial, and I think you feel like you're getting something of like good quality. Now I actually got this when Boots were just doing their spend over £5 get a £5 number 7 voucher, which I know was just ended a couple of weeks ago. I had been looking for a highlighter forever, and all the ones that I'd seen reviews on were just too expensive. Now this still isn't cheap, because obviously I had the voucher. I didn't feel so bad about buying it. Now normally I think it's about £13. Obviously I got it for £8, but this is just amazing. I'm so glad I've got it as we're coming into kind of spring, summer. Anyway, if I just open it up and show you what it looks like. So it's just kind of this block of gold. It's not going to show up on camera very well, but it's got some kind of peachy tones in it as well. But it's just so pretty, and how the makeup is set in the container as well. So I've been wearing this over my 17 blush. I put my blush on first, and then I just highlight the top of my cheekbones, and then I use quite a big brush to kind of all blend it in together, and I also use it underneath my eyebrows. It doesn't look much when you're inside, but when you go outside, your face just looks like it's glowing, and it's not like a really shiny, glowy face, like just that would look awful. It's a really nice, subtle kind of very fine shimmer. It's not glittery, it's a really nice shimmer to it. And I've had some really nice comments about this as well. People started noticing, like the second I was wearing it, they said, oh, you've got that pregnancy glow, and I kind of just said, well, not really, I've just started using a highlighter. And told them which one it was, so obviously if people notice it and you get nice comments, then it's well worth it. I think it also makes me look a lot more awake on the days where I'm not feeling so brilliant now that I'm in the last trimester. If I don't feel like putting a whole face of makeup on, I can kind of just put this on top of my cheeks, and I think I look a lot more awake. So definitely recommend that as well. I think I have done a blog post on this, so I will leave the link to that below as well. Now the last two things are both nail varnishes. My e.l.f. haul will be coming up very shortly. It's probably going to go on this Friday or the following Monday. So for all of those of you that have still been waiting for it, I am sorry, but it is coming, I promise. Anyway, so next up is two e.l.f. nail varnishes, which will be featured more in depth in the haul, and I've also done a blog post on these as well. So the first one is e.l.f. in Lilac, which is just such a pretty spring colour. I love this, and I've been wearing it like crazy. The only thing I found with this though, it takes about 3 coats to build up a decent kind of colour, which obviously is a little bit annoying when you don't want to have to wait that long, and I was a bit disappointed because it does feel a little watery going onto the nail. But if you can have that time to kind of put 3 coats on, it is a really nice colour, and it will come out the colour that is in the bottle. The drying time I'd say is, for an average nail varnish, no better kind of or worse, to be honest. But I really like that. The other one is Twinkle by e.l.f., which is a glitter top coat. Now when I first got this, I was expecting it to kind of be more clear with glitter, and obviously it looks really yellowy, but it doesn't come out yellow or anything like that on the nail. And I've actually got it on, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I've got e.l.f.'s Nude with Twinkle over the top. And it's just really pretty. It's kind of green, pink and blue sparkle. And I really like that. Obviously you can use it on its own, or you can put it over the top of colours like I've done. That. So they were £1.50 each. So for that, you can't really argue. Anyway, so that is it. Coming up next is going to be a collective haul video. Please subscribe and leave any comments below. I will leave any links to any blog posts that I've done on the products mentioned, so you can check those out if you like, and I will see you very soon. Bye!